just let me see if there's something before this page. He said the Parsha V'yomer. Yeah, that's really where we're at. Okay, so we went through the two parshios. We went through V'havato, and we talked about the 42 over there. We went through V'hoim Shemoah. We talked about the 72 plus 50. And we have some idea also, which is I'm trying to see how to, this is very practical for me because I've actually been working on this for a long time and I'm looking in the wrong direction. He's really helping out here a lot for me. And so he says like this in Parsha V'yomer Merkava L'nai. So this idea, this Merkava idea, is attaching yourself on to this Merkava. That's the way I understood it for the three different parts of your body, Rosh, Toch, Sof, that goes also along with these three parshios. So he said, but Parshas V'yomer V'yakav sheyesh bo av tevim. There are 72 words in this. Let me do it from here. Okay, tevim. V'yakav l'halvish trin yarking v'yisod delay. That's the nai. B'shem ben av de v'yisa v'yiva v'yet. So there's another case where we're going to go to these three sentences, and we're going to make a harkova here in order to make them work out. Shehul nirmaz gam came kan ba'av tevim. This is also referenced here, but there's 72 words here. Shibba Parshat Tzitzis. So he said, V'hinecha kavana zuchonis ba'aracha b'shilchi tikun ayin ayin sham. This is the second time, I think, that he's mentioned tikun ayin. I don't have it handy. So he says, reading the TIV, he said, B'parsha shlishis, v'yomer. So when we're over there, he says, Yeshnam av tevos, im tevos Hashem Elokeinu emes. If you put that, the last three, you have to put them in there. Gives you 72. V'yakavim b'kol tevos shem echad ma'av shemas yotzim b'shloshet pasukim v'yisa v'yava v'yet. V'yakavim l'halvish as yarcho v'yisod shalo. So now the kavana is, when you get to this last part, is that you're doing the sof, which is the nai. B'shem av nizkar. So you have to try to put that together. So he said, "With the kamen she'elacham ramach tevim." So now that we have these 248 words that come out of this Kriat Shemah, hem ramach evarei dechura. Now this particular part, okay, let's just say that I'm not sure what that means. So let's see if he helps me. Hatika na'asach yedech ramach tevos nikroim the Kriat Shemah. This is really referring to Zeranpin. So I don't know how we got over to Zeranpin, but that's what he says. He says that's what it is. He says, so when you're doing this last part, it refers to the nai of, I think he means, he says the whole Ramach, which is all the parshios of Zeranpin. V'tikaven l'chavram im nukva the hanikros mita. So you have to have the idea here that what you're doing when you're saying this, I guess you're finishing up on why he's focusing it of it here when we talk about V'yomer. So he says, the Chavra Mita Shuhu HaMalchus. Malchus is called a bed. V'yakaven l'chaver as Ramach Evarech HaZacham im HaNukva Shalo. HaNikras, let's see where we're at here. HaNikras Mita. She's called by the name bed, where you lie down. I don't know what that means exactly, but it's Rakach, and for this reason, Sark Lakaven with the Sakin is a Varechanuk. So therefore, the Kavana here at the end, I think he means at the end, is for the Evarim of the Nuk. Then the Asa Yedera Besukim, the Loholon, and we're going to explain that because it's some Besukim that are coming up now. Now, let me see if I can get back to how this works here. Okay, so in the Shefa Hakavanot, you just look one more time. He says Yud Zion. Okay, Shefa Hakavanot. He says B'shem ben av the v'yisa v'yava v'yet The ale, he said, Nisboyer Ofen Echod Shal Tziruf. So up above they said that he's going to tell us again how the Tziruf goes here with these 72 names. So he says, Shemos Av Hayotzim Bepesukin Elo. So there's going to be names of Av come out over here too. Shabo Maguvana Beparshat V'Hoyim Shemoah. So I guess you have 72 words. There's going to be 72 names. Bekan Seder Tziruf Shona. But here, the way that we did it the last time, it's going to be different here. So the Seder is like this: Shalokim os achas mikol shloshes pesukim considering that you take one letter from each of the three pesukim. Mecha os rishon shel shloshes pesukim markivim es Hashem rishon. So this is where you start to graft together the first name. Mecha os shniya shel shloshes markivim es Hashem hasheni. So in other words, you take of the three different pesukim, you take first the first letters, then you take the second letters and go like that. It's very straight. V'chein chala al derek zeh, you go like that. Hu b'siddur sidur v'shash b'siddur ashkenazim. I want to ask you a question. I hope you don't mind. Is that when I see this, I want to say the word Ashkenazim. Is that considered to be an insult if you say it like that? I really don't know. So at any rate, it just sounds like I want to say it. The V'sidurech Ashkenazim v'kasa v'shem and sason she'eni yoderem makor v'zecha b'divrei harav. Where exactly is that why we put it together like this? So there's other questions here. Number Yud Zayin v'lechem acher kach toma besukim elu hine mitasu sheshlomo, like that. I don't know if we did this one yet. We didn't do Yud Zayin yet. So let's go up to the top. So he says, let's say, this is number Yud Tes. V'lechein acher kach tova pesukim elu. So you say these pesukim. Hine mitasu shel Shlomo. And if you look in the Svardi, Kriat Shemah al Hamita, there it is. So he said, mitasu shel Shloshim kulam achuzi cherev, and he goes to the Shlosha Pa'amim. We say this 3 times, etc. He said, "B'kol pam yesh behem esrim tevim." So now that I saw this, I looked at it and I saw, yeah, count them up. There's 20 words there. B'shlosha pamim, and if you multiply, you're going to say it 3 times. Yesh behem shishim tevim. That makes 60 words. V'hu sod hashishim giborim atzman. So these are the 60 giborim themselves. Haniskarim be'elach pesukim, which are mentioned in the pesukim. V'hu, and what it is, sod vok the nukva. This is referring to the 6 lower, I guess you would say the vok of the nukva. V'chol echad kolol me'eser. Each one of them has 10 within it. Harei shishim. That's where you get the shishim, and it's referring to a tikkun to take place of the transfer of this shefa into the nukva shekula bepachin is a gevuros, because she is a gevura. Everything that goes into her builds gevura. So that's the first thing you said, mitaso. Now we said the word mita really refers to the nook. So he says he says shnei pesukim hine mitaso is bed, the nook, shebechem esrim table. So in that particular set of pesukim is going to be, words rather, is going to be 20 words. And then say it 3 times. So together, then, therefore, they make 60 words. 60, let me see, what did I do wrong? Shishim tables. Okay, I am getting confused in my pages. V'heim keneged shisha spheres chabad chagat the nook, and this really records to v'yachdav heim shishim tevos. V'heim keneged shisha spheres chabad chagat the nook. She'elu heim haspheres hachaserim la be'es, because ka'es. So this is what she's missing. So therefore, you're going to bring her into her the chabad chagat. Now, I don't know if that rhymes exactly. He said that it referred to the vok of the nook, and the vok of the nook is the chagat 9. So he said, but this is bringing shefa into the chabad chagat. She'elochem of spheres chasadim chaserim lo ke'es. Kamoshu yivor l'komon. So apparently we're going to straighten that out a bit more. V'kol echad mechem kolum as spheres. Each one of them, therefore, has 10 spheres in it. Pratyas, specific spheres. Hashavre shishim, that makes 60. V'chein so shishim giborim anizkar b'psukim elu. This is the secret of that. Shekein chanok he b'b'chin gevura kanayda. So we talk about the giburim. We're talking about making a shefa. He said into the Chabad Chagat of the Nook to build that into her. V'al kain nikraim svirosecho shishin gevurim. So therefore, these are called the shishin gevurim. What we're concentrating on, it's a little bit to think about, is bringing the shefa into the Nook, and as a result of bringing the shefa into the Nook, you're going to build up her Chabad Chagat. So now there was a little Yud Zion here. How much time do we have? Yes, we'll just finish here. V'chein achar kach tome pesukim elu hine mitasa shlomo. After kan mashbecha the tekef achar shloshus parshios the Kriat Shemah al Hamita v'hine mitaso. So that comes immediately afterward. The halon besoma drush, when we get to the end of this drush, mavur the yapsik benechem. You should actually have an interruption between them, which means what? So I was supposed to look up Yalozu, but I forgot to do that. And at any rate, we're going to lift up the Chasadim B'Kavod. We're going to bring them in, or rejoice with them. I'm not sure what Yalozu means yet. And that's it. That's going to be it for today. We reached the time limit, and have a nice time in Muncie. Your son lives in Muncie? Who lives in? Yeah. I know he was a Rosh Kola there, or he is still. Yeah. Okay, well, enjoy. That's the main thing. We're over here in beautiful Passaic. And all the best. Have a wonderful time. Call too.